welcome. This is a very, very special show, a show that probably one of the rarest of interviews, perhaps because the man on my show today is someone who seldom speaks, someone who rarely speaks to the media, but then ironically, every single day, every single moment across the world, someone or the other is hearing him constantly on iPods, in cars, on radio, on television, the internet, just across the world, and that's the kind of following he has. The man who's often called Mozart of Madras, Magic of Madras, which I just managed to coin now. The man with the Midas touch, as many close to you do say. Thank you so much, Mr. A R Rahman, for talking to us. Let's start with your latest project, Kochadian, which you've just composed music for, Mr. Rajnikant's film. I often wonder which one is more grand, Mr. Rajnikant or your music?
Now in this, I think it's a very unusual project, and it'll probably open a huge door for these kind of films, because having Rajnikant as an entity in this, and not one, like maybe two or three in this, and so it demands a lot of music. It demands a music which is not what films would normally have, but also going further, orchestral, and what people have set a standard for this kind of movies. And this again, because it's Indian, it again demands something which is hybrid, something which should gravitate towards what Indianness is, as well as embracing the whole orchestral genre of scoring.
Right, and everyone's really talking about the highlight of the film, which is Rajnikant coming back as the singer. How did you convince that, and was he a good singer? Did he satisfy you as a composer?
No, let me correct you. Like, he's not singing in it, but he has all these philosophies which is developed over years. He has given that as a contribution to the songs, and in his own voice. So it's almost like a semi-rap, I would say.
Right.
But it's a song which has got a tune and his voice together, and I hope people like it.
I'm sure they will. I mean, anything Rajnikant does, and that too with a combination of A R Rahman, I'm sure people will love it. A R Rahman, the composer, the singer, yourself. But now we're seeing him in the role of a head principal. We are at the brand new KMCC, which is KM Music Conservatory, the Music Institute.
The KM Music College of
Music
and Technology, now college, yeah.
Right, Music College, and a dream that many people have been saying. Take us through this dream of yours.
Well, it all started 10 years back when I was traveling. I was traveling to Europe and London. I was doing Bombay Dreams, Lord of the Rings, and had experienced beautiful orchestral music, and which is a tradition of Europe and America and all this stuff. And then the question arises, like, we have such a big country, very talented people. Why is nobody even thinking of having a beautiful college or a conservatory which would embrace Western classical music and orchestral music, which could, which what we always use in film music. Right. Even musicians, a violin player of the previous generation, he takes pride in saying that, yeah, my son is a doctor, he's an engineer, he's gone to the US, and I would just, it stings me within, like, why didn't you make him a violinist? It's like below his dignity to say that, oh, my son is a violinist. So for them, it's so this kind of question, because music has given me everything: respect, Oscars, Grammys, and love and money and fame and everything. So I said, somebody's going to do this. Somebody's going to do this. And I felt, because I'm not that person who would go, inherently, I'm an introvert. I would rather sit in a room, do my music, and pray and then sleep, and that's my kind of. But how it pushed me to become this person who a founder of a conservatory is these incidents. And after you become 40, you see that you're hitting a wall. You're seeing that you're going towards death, which is a question which pushes many people to start doing many things because of the fear of not living. I mean, I didn't have a fear, but I was fearless because of that, in a way. And so even if I fail in this attempt of doing this music education thing, that's fine. I've tried something nice and I've failed.
How often do you meet with these students, and what do you tell them?
We have some of the best faculty, and they're from England, they're from the US, they're from Europe, and from India, of course, yes. And Russia. So for me, I'm sometimes like when I come to this, like, I'm so jealous. Like, I wish I had something like this, and I would be somebody else, you know. And so, in a good way, So when I meet the students, I don't talk to them. Right now I'm a founder, facilitator for this kind of things because I've experienced this, and I want our own kids to have that beautiful environment to study and to excel and to start a path which should lead India into world domination of music.